Regular cup. No more spouts, levers, or caps.
Oh, we got video games. We got video games. So this is Hellbound. I was given a key for this because I asked for one. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, games in the 90s weren't, like, shooters were not impossibly hard. I don't know where they're going with that one, but that's fine. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal, you know? You do you, you know? 59. Get out. Get out of here. Get out. Bang. Bang. Look at that. Blur's off by default. This is a game for you. Yeah, Hellboy font. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. I gotta admit, this title screen leaves an awfully good first impression. This is Doom meets Painkiller. I think it might just be straight Painkiller. It's certainly wearing its inspiration on its sleeve, isn't it? I'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try diving into... They call me Hellgore, last of my race. Somehow humans revived me as a weapon against the demons invading Earth. The same bastards that massacred my people. So it's dude killing demons that killed his people. Alright. They are sending me back to hell, my planet. My mission to destroy the ancient pillars at its core. Killing off the transportation system connecting both worlds. That is very... It's just Doom. I mean, whatever. There's only so many plot lines you can have with a game like this. But thank you for the resub, King Egg.
Enough introduction. Let's do this. I agree. Enough story. Time for murder.
I just FYI, I am exporting a video right now. Alright. That's still a little high, but okay. We got ammo. Right. Aim down sights. Means that this is not a real 90s shooter. That's a joke. Sort of. Real 90s shooters had alternate fire, but only the good ones. You know it's a good shooter when you got a big old meaty face in the middle of your UI, and your man herps every time he jumps. Herp, 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 herp. It's impossible to not like this music, though. I mean, for real. We got power-ups all floating. We got skelly guys shooting fireballs. Oh, man. Is this dunk fuck'em? Serious Sam in hell?
Triple shotgun.
Triple shotgun. Oh, sure. You've had super shotguns. Oh, God. That might be it. Okay, no. Come on, boys. Taking some hot damage here. Perhaps it's too old school for me. My little angry face getting all torn up down there. Oh, picked up Nier Automata. Nice. I've been thinking a lot about that game. It's occupied a space in my brain now. Look at that skybox. Very, very sick. Super metal. Brum, brum. No, I don't want to fall in the lava. I guess there's a platform down there. Oh, you just got to 9s? Nice. Ah. Yeah, I'm excited to get back to that game. Which should be soon. I got a couple of stream obligations coming up. Not a bad thing. Might be a couple more days before I can dive back into Automata like I'd like to. Got the QuakeCon thing on Sunday. Going to be talking to Ricardo. I'm going to say Barre, but I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his last name. Which is something I'll have to figure out before I talk to him. But yeah, I gotta put some time into Moon Crash, so I know what I'm talking about. And then I have a secret project on Saturday. I'm gonna hang out with my John Smith and make some cool stuff. Oh, I'm out of shells. Out of everything. Okay. They're not dead. How are you? Too old school for me.
I got another one.
Interact for your streams much anymore? No rubber bandits and me to share. No, it's totally okay. Everything's been great though. You've been
introduction. Let's do this.
Oh wow. Okay. Checkpoint was the beginning of the stage. Okay. How have things been for you though? Hopefully life's going okay. I guess I just need to scout around a lot more for ammo and maybe be more accurate. Ow. Probably the more accurate is probably the problem. I was biffing a lot of shots. Seems like everyone you kill drops 10 bullets, and it takes about 7 to kill them, so if I'm not, and it seems like, yeah, it seems like I just gotta get better at shooting. I can handle that. I'll go to my end. New job is way better than anywhere I've worked. Super stoked. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that things are turning positive. Can't be here much anymore? Yeah, that's the way of things. Eternal trade-off between money and what we want to do. Sergeant Suka, thank you for the Prime sub. Whoa! You have kicked off a hype train, sir. Thank you for that. That's weird.
Triple shotgun.
Shit, what the? Oh, where are you? Was he not dead? Maybe he wasn't dead. No, there were two, okay. Yeah, we hyping now. If you guys got any change in that piggy bank, now's the time to get rid of it if you want to get those sick Twitch emotes. Oh, I gotta scout a smidge more. Oh, streaming my dong. Thanks for gifting a sub. Now I'd Manikete. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Ah. Everything was going so well. It does have sort of, yeah, like, vibes of Painkiller in the ragdolling for sure. Yeah. Ooh, I put on pants for this. Thanks for the 5 subs. Chum and Big Hoss, oh my god! Thanks for the 10! York, thank you for the cheer. You guys are doing it. You guys are sub-hyping. Loading up that GIF queue. Maybe, just maybe, you'll get to see an anime titty. Chum and Big Hoss, your second big sub-pog bomb of the day, man. Thank you. Going to make a Doom Nightmare Run joke, but I'm guessing it's already been made. Yeah. Pretty much every reference you can can easily imagine. You can make them shoot each other. Oh, okay. I thought the numbers in the bottom right of the HUD was like the par time to get through the course, but no, it's ammo. That makes sense. But yeah, big Painkiller vibes for sure. I mean, Painkiller itself was a throwback shooter in the style of this, so it only makes sense that they would feel like they sit next to each other. Trying to get that hundo? Oh, I appreciate it. You did.
Ladies, be careful out there.
There's some FOV weirdness going in and out of Iron Sight, but that's not a big deal. Also, you have a guts gun. Your gun is just guts. Guts with a barrel. Man, what was it with the 90s and just guts? Just organic piles of stuff. It was like considered the most extreme to just have like ribs and viscera everywhere. Yeah, it was edgy. Still so edgy. I love it. What if your gun was just guts? I guess in that one could argue it's a reference to Existence, but I know it's not. It's just edgy. Ah, is that a melee weapon?
Head crusher.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Ragdoll weapon. Oh, shit! Ugh. Oh boy, I took a ton of damage. Still not down. Let's quick save. I'm gonna need to know this. Oh no, there's not a quick save? I've got to be gamer about it then. No, save's coming. Gotta play clean. Anyone play Doom 3? Hell yeah. Love Doom 3. One of these days, Doom 3 will get the respect it deserves. Probably shouldn't drink a latte, but I'm going to. Whee! Being an adult is great sometimes. Ah, we got a time switch. All those ammo boxes with horns? These? I don't think they necessarily have horns. They should, though. That I agree with fully. Doesn't seem like fun. Ah! Yeah. Oh. Okay, so there are checkpoints. I guess that was a key?
I'm back, bitches.
Nice. We got one-liners. One-liners confirmed, everybody. Nice work, bitch. Yep. Oh, that was it? Okay. Wow, and the Doom level screen. Let's take the audio down just a smidge, huh? Oh, streaming, you getting some stutters? I hope not. Or I'll say on my end. That looks good to you? I'm humanity's only hope. Once the fuckers that took my planet reached Earth and took all of their resources to fend them off. The fragile humans were smart enough to figure out our teleportation system. and sent a doomed army for a counterattack. They landed on my people's old worship site, the Unholy Lands. That is my next stop.
I'm
Very
taking
cool.
back this planet, one motherfucker at a time.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool, Mr. Hellbound. You are very cool. There's some spiky bits on the ammo crates. I guess that could qualify as horns. Why not? Let's go ahead and say yes. Going to the Unholy Lands, everybody. That's exciting. We're going in the van. We're gonna go see Grandma on the Unholy Lands. We got beef jerky. Got some Go-Gurt. Ready for a road trip. This is actually Road Warrior 2. The game the world was waiting for. Yeah. Sony's State of Play today would have been a lot better if they had announced Road Warrior 2. That was pretty sick, though. Ragdoll's going into lava, just like Gib everywhere. I wonder what PC Gamer would have given this if it came out in, like, 1998. I bet a really good score, I bet. Which means they have to give it a good score now, or they are shills. Ow. Ow! A little low in life. It's starting to scare me a little bit. Oh! Kind of deserve to get hit by that. Guessing those are explosive barrels, basically. What? Why did I jump twice? That doesn't make sense. Maybe I hit space and didn't know it? Yeah. It's interesting that the first gun they give you is basically hit scan. Reminds me actually of Serious Sam and like the pistols, and how you basically use those as your sniper because they hit directly in the center of the dot every time. Wow, what's going on, Trey? Are you seeing what's going on? New Serious Sam this month. That's the idea. It's already this month, and there's no date on it. Oh, Serious Sam 4 has been delayed, okay. I was expecting that, if I'm being honest. I thought it was weird. You usually don't get in the month of a game without having a specific date if everything's going on track. September 24th? Oh, that's not so bad. Just 1 month. It has an actual day. It has an actual day now. So this one's a little more real. Something didn't feel right about Serious Sam coming out in August either. I don't know what it was. It's, just there's no number on it. I'm just glad it's here, man. I've been waiting for Serious Sam 4 for like 3 years. In the same year, we're getting Doom Eternal and Serious Sam 4. That's awesome. For like technical arena shooters, it's a flood. We're getting drenched. Quality shooter content, and I am here for it.
In the name of the triple shotgun, amen.
Oh! Oh no! Dang it! I don't know if I got a checkpoint in that level. I actually thought this was some 2000s Doom I didn't know about. Yeah, it came out pretty soon. Or pretty recently.
I'm taking back this planet, one motherfucker at a time.
Okay. Gotta be better. Just gotta not get hit. It's that simple. Oh, if you click, you actually shoot faster. That's pretty wild. Okay, that's some important tech. God damn it, that lava. I don't know if that's intended. That's pretty OP. I mean, you do burn through ammo faster if you miss, but... Man. Yeah, I got my head crushed. That's what it is. Like 0 recoil. You can shoot as fast as you can click. Yeah. I'm still taking assloads of damage. What? Their bullets travel pretty fast. Oh. Yeah, the lava's really working me right now. Lava's clearly the strongest enemy. There we go. Jesus. When you pull the sights, it's kind of hard to see. Ah! God bless platforming around tiny little geometry wiggles like that. What if we put a little God. Survival mode on Steam for this game is free. What does that mean? Like you can download the game and play in survival mode for free? What is survival mode? Can you like change the difficulty? Or is it tied to your save file?
I'm
changing it.
Back this planet, one motherfucker
in this
at
arena?
a time.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool. It's like a teeny little self-contained mode. Alright. Enough aim down sights. I think that aim down sights is actually not doing me any favors. Now that I have the secret of super fire. Oh, also that. Ah! God. You move really fast in arenas that have like a lot of bumpy geometry and environmental hazards. Very easy to just fall into them. Ah! What? Why do they always release Serious Sam close to big release? Last time was Skyrim, this time it's Cyberpunk. Those games I don't think are competing. I'm not worried about like people being too occupied with Cyberpunk to buy Serious Sam 4. I think Serious Sam's audience is probably in it regardless. Is it coming out on console as well? Is it simul-launch? Okay, I'm gonna make this jump. I'm gonna do it. I know, it's just funny. Yeah. I mean, the unfortunate truth of it is that if you're launching in the fall, it's going to be near something big. Anywhere you go, really. That is a really cool mechanic, though. This gun that you can just... It reminds me of some of the better, like, Borderlands guns, where you can just click to fire as fast as you can. Very good feeling to not have to worry about cooldown. Just clicking accuracy. There's secrets here, I know it. This is the interesting thing, like, Painkiller ramped up kind of slow, too. You were in some pretty slow-paced levels at the beginning of Painkiller. It took a while to turn into a full-fledged, crazy-ass arena shooter. Kind of like, I guess, Serious Sam 3 ramped up pretty slow, too. But this one throws you right in it. Semiotic weapons in RE6? Resident Evil 6? Really? Oh, man. What a good scratch.
In the name of the triple shotgun, amen.
be nice if some sort of like maybe there is a health recovery mechanic. Maybe if you like gib enemies, it drops a health. That seems to be the case. If you actually like blow them up instead of just killing them, which is an interesting. I think it has like risk reward shades. Yeah, okay. You have to get close enough to do it. And if you're fighting like 20 demons and you blow them all up, that's a fair amount of health you can get back. Plus, boy, does it feel good to just look at all the blood. Just painted the wall. Series Sam 3 made me want to jump up the difficulty several times. When you get slammed with 3,000 enemies, yeah. The pacing of Sam 3 was a little weird. And I was honestly, I just didn't know what to think about it until I finally got to like the last half of the game when it really did become a great Series Sam game. Dude, that's the thing with like the shotgun, you can't really get close to those guys. That's the weird thing of like playing these games on a harder difficulty is that some weapons are just impractical because they require you to be. The heat map of their effectiveness is exactly what's like most dangerous for you to be in. This is like a quad damage.
Hell damage.
Hell damage, excuse me. Okay. I was like, Painkiller had that system where you would pick up like wisps and turn into demon form or whatever. That's, you know, I was expecting there to be some sort of analog in this game. Oh, it drops armor you get in hell damage. Or maybe it just drops like a one kind of power up of some sort. I like the screen shake when you shoot under hell damage. How bold. Would you prefer a sequel to Control or a stream of DLCs covering the various objects? I'm kind of okay with booster shots of content. I feel like the process to make a full totemistic like 60-hour sequel or whatever, the production realities around that, about getting it greenlit and finding a producer and all these things, it adds so much bloat and time to the process, whereas if you have an established platform and you can just iterate on that, I feel like that's so much more efficient to deliver new content. Then again, game developers have been trying to make this a thing for such a long time, and it just doesn't seem like anyone's really figured it out. I feel like Fortnite has done an incredible job with their content calendar, of always adding new content kind of as a live service sort of concept. Yeah, when it comes to single-player games, it just seems like there's no way to make the content fast enough to keep people's interest. Either the playable bits are extremely short, kind of like, the Foundation was pretty short. It was alright. It was pretty short, though. But that's the kind of thing that's like... Or like the fact that there's been no Doom Eternal DLC yet, really. Or, I mean, there's been plenty of DLC, don't get me wrong. I super love all the skins and stuff they add to the game. Hasn't been any, like, single-player levels, though. Those just take forever to make. Hitman Reboot tried it. That's true. Hitman was probably the closest that anyone's ever gotten to making that vision a reality. There better be an ultra secret over here. This is where the game developer room is. I'll save before I tread through lava a lot. Yeah, Telltale also probably got the closest with their episodic release schedule, but I feel like before long they started to realize the like drawbacks of never having time to go back and iterate on tools and engine. That became, like, the growing pains of that became very apparent after a while. So it cuts both ways, I feel like. If you have to burn real hot to continue cranking out content to meet an expectation, then Yeah, I guess the drawback maybe you lock yourself into a production schedule that doesn't allow for you to ever take a break, like you would do with a full sequel. That feels like a mega help. I hope it is. I need it! Alright, that's something, I guess. Mega armor. Dang it, it still hurts your health. Alright. Okay, I have 9 health now. This is a good way to try to play from. Okay. Crawling back a little bit. Yeah, you can't do any engine improvements, ever, because people are constantly working in the engine and the tool sets. Like, if you do an engine improvement and it crashes things or like, makes the assets unusable, guess what? You just dicked over the entire production slate, and that just doesn't happen. It reminds me of, like, we'd be, you know, at Funhouse or whatever, we'd have all these sick ideas about how we could improve our workflow, but Bruce would always be the voice of reason, be like, if you change anything, it's gonna break! And then we'll get behind, and then, like, all the savings that you wanted to get, you'll lose because of the downtime. And, he was right. So, yeah, there's pluses and negatives to both. I feel like, we, the gamers, kind of... I feel more than ever that, like, developers taking extra time on a game or releasing it in a way that is nicer to them and results in a better quality product. I'm all for that because I have so many games to play already. I am not starving for anything. There's everything that I like to play. There's already a good version of it out and a better version of it coming out. So it's like I am so stocked right now. I am not thirsty for game developers to accelerate their release schedules. I played through Painkiller, of course. I played through multiple Painkillers. Do enjoy me some Painkiller. Excellent. Not only can you spam click. Oh! Not only can you spam click a gun, but you can spam click the check wall button, and he makes grunts every time. Where is it? Angry Mad Guy, hey! You're in the game! It's gotta be the exit, right? Nope. Nothing's more 90s than a spiral staircase descending out of a central column. Yeah. How did I get stuck on it? Finishes of Doom. I'm trying to circle strafe and just running into geometry and shit. Oh! Stop sticking on things! Yeesh. That was close. I feel like situational awareness is truly the last skill I need to master to be king of Twitch shooters. There we go. Some of those demons look like the Violator. Yeah. That's just what demons look like, man. Malik, thank you for the 2 months resub. Oh. My laundry dry? Heroes Cemetery. No lore? Okay.
Operation Payback was a disaster. Just like ours, humanity's forces were massacred. No survivors. No fucking survivors. At least some got the burial they deserved. Some rocks sprinkled on our own graveyard as tombs. Others were not so lucky. Their amputated limbs and entrails sent back as a message. I have a feeling the demons won't like the answer to that message. Me. Bruh.
Your sacrifice with their blood.
Hate demons. Bruh.
Just glad we finally got to what counts in video games. Shooting demons with big old guts guns.
Yeah, the fucking hero cemetery.
Look at all these heroes that are cemeteried. Yeah, this character has a lot of depth, which I appreciate. You definitely feel the character's motivation. Setting up a really nuanced arc, I imagine. Okay, these have got to be the devs, right? Oh, fucking Dave Oshry's in the game. Of course he is. Of course. There is no 90s shooter without the patron saint of PC shooters, Dave Oshry, appearing. Okay, so looks like we got some references. Maybe this is like Kickstarter backers too. I am just super interested in the way developers have been integrating Kickstarter backers into their levels. This is such a cool idea, if that's the case, but that's the vibe I get. This is a Doom ripoff? I mean, pretty much, yeah. Is that so wrong? It's not a bad thing to have more of a game you like. Cut and shred until it's over. Exactly. Yeah, it's a shooter man game. Who doesn't like a good shooter man? Jonathan Q, Hellbound Shooterman. Can you think of any rip-off games better than the originals? I mean, anything Blizzard makes. It's tough to say. Like, I think that just dives into, like, when do you consider something a rip-off? How much does it have to copy? Maybe I have. I think I went up the stairs, though. I think, like, a medieval is way better than Hexen. Dusk is way better than the shooters that inspired it, which I guess would be like Blood? Blood's pretty good, actually. But, like, just the passage of time, I think. But I heard a demon. This has got to be Kickstarter backers. It's got to be. Or maybe it's just game credits. Who knows? Oh, PlayStation All-Stars? Better than Smash? Dubious is the right word for a claim of that magnitude. I don't know that anyone would say that. I don't know that anyone would, but hey man, somebody might. Oh boy, more jumping. Oh, look at them! Look at them goodies. I want them, but I can't have them. There can't be fall damage in this game, right? Yeah. That would be silly, and this is not a silly game. This is an important, serious game. Going over there. Dang it! I need keys. But whence? Ugh. Hey, what's up, Abby? Bibles is strip off of other Bible translations. Other religious texts. Christianity copied a religion. Ow. Ain't that the truth? What about in here? What about in here? Yeah, here we go. Ow. Ow, ow. Ah, ooh. Hey. Boy. Well, big hits. Didn't need to take. That's cool. That's very cool. I like that way of acknowledging backers. I guess somebody didn't pay for that tier. Excited for the new 14 patch coming up. I am. In fact, I'm going to be playing a little Final Fantasy 14 tonight. Try and gear up for it. Dust off the cross-world link shell we have. I definitely like to make that a more regular thing on the stream. Playing 14 with people that are in... Oh, I got a key. Alright. Got the green cube. You have attained the wizard's cube. The necromancer's cube. So yeah, for sure, if you're on, if you play Final Fantasy 14 and you're on the Primal Data Center, I would very much love to run some dungeons with you tonight. That'll be around 7 o'clock Pacific. Yeah, look all the blood pink. It is a ripoff of Splatoon. Did you ever play the old Painkiller on the stream someday? Maybe? There's just so many other, like, newer games that I haven't beaten that I would probably rather put time into. I mean, right now my arena shooting gaming mandate is beating Doom Eternal on Ultra Nightmare, which I'm not doing the best job of pursuing, if I'm being honest. I keep bouncing around to other games, but new games keep coming out, man. Hey, Steph. What's a guy to do with all these dang old video games? So I have the green key. Oh yeah, it was those switches up here, that's right. Yeah, like Sonic 06, exactly what it was. Yeah, I think sometime next week I'll pin a time to do the Sonic 06 24-hour stream. I think I'll do sub-goals, but for Sonic-related things. So like, eat a chili dog, run around the house really fast. I don't know, I'll come up with something. It's gotta be stuff that like you can see on stream, obviously, so maybe I can like, maybe, we do have an exercise bike. Maybe I could like wheel a bike in here, and one of the sub-goals is I pedal while I'm playing Sonic 06 for like an hour. I think you'd make a good game designer. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think so. I think I have the proper mindset to start approaching game design, but I certainly don't have the experience of doing it. Like, I know that game design is about concept and iteration. So I think I can identify some of the elements of game design that work and don't work in other games. And maybe that would allow me to start architecting out a gameplay system for an actual game, but the actual process of creating and refining that, I think, is way different. For example, like, you can make whole gameplay systems that, like, should work, and then people just don't use them. That's where I think due to inexperience, where I would fail as a game designer, is that I would design a game that, like, logically makes sense, but doesn't... but doesn't actively, like, I would put in mechanics that are intended to be used that people wouldn't use. And I would go insane if I saw something like the discourse around Doom Eternal on the Marauder, when everyone's like, it's bad and it breaks the game. I'd be like, I put the tools in there for you to use and even told you how to do it, and you insist that you don't want to. That's I think what would drive me insane.
No time to rest. There's some ass to kick.
Fucking ass needs kicking.
I think it's like, to me, game design is an intersection of both making a rule set that it creates fun game scenarios and making people want to explore and use that rule set. There is an key.
Silly gamers. Hellbound is here.
Oh, we got pinkies now, or clear? Like, you can shoot them from the front, so they're clear from serious sand. They even run like it. They're not fully skelly though. They got some muscle on them. It's not the same. They don't clackety clack at you or throw weird bolos. I don't know why Clear do that, but they do. Seriously, it is so weird. Binkies, there it is. Minkies, they're meat pinkies. I guess pinkies are pretty meaty. Whoa! Or bone pinkies. They do a lot of damage. Ouch. And they have crazy range. I think these boys are gonna swipe me to death. No, come on! Whoa! Okay. Ah! Oh! Oh, these guys are scary. Wow, they got lunge. Yeah, right, York? Ooh. That's a little rough right there. Great, and I get 5 armor. After they throw a new enemy type at me. It's like guaranteed to hit me a couple of times. 5 armor. With the arena sizes they've been throwing me in so far, if they drop 2 of those in there, they're gonna hit me. Like, there's just... Unless, like, I turn and shoot them as soon as they spawn, which might be the strat. Fuck. What if Hellbound had a brother? Yeah, Heavenbound. You got all the good genes, Hellbound. Brother! For a Quake fan, but only somewhat of a Doom fan, would you recommend this game to them so far? You mean like Quake 1? You might need to be a little more specific about like what flavors of Quake and what flavors of Doom you do and don't like. Because this is... Yeah, I guess this is more Quake style in that it is just a 3D shooter. It doesn't seem to have a ton of like spicy mechanics on top of it like Eternal does. It doesn't have the dash, doesn't have health recovery. It's just shoot demons and stay alive. But Quake 1 was like more... Like the aesthetic of Quake 1 is not really something you can get anywhere else. Cthulhu demon mystic shooter. Shades of that in Medieval, but not really. Yeah, this is more like a Medieval and Dusk. Oh, verticality and movement. Okay. Quake is a little more vertical. Then again, I would say that the more recent Dooms have been as well. Shit. Shit! Okay, so if you laterally strafe, the lunge can't super get you. Which is interesting, then, that they would introduce you to those enemies in narrow hallways where you can't do that. Huntelar Hopefully I said that right, but thank you for the Prime sub. Maybe I'll get this game? I think it's like, so far, it's an extremely faithful version of this kind of game. You know, I feel pretty strongly that if you like this kind of game, you don't need a whole lot of assault on top of it to make it fun. Oh yeah, that was weird. Ah. Well, spice is always appreciated though. That's why I love Doom Eternal so much. It's shoot the demons and don't get hit, and then also 1 million little things to think about on top of that. I feel like he could communicate in Morse code through his grunts. Probably answered this 100 times. Tificate. I'm gonna be doing stuff with Bruce, for sure. I have no idea what a gaming vortex is, so I can't really speak to that, but I try to be as honest as possible. So questions like that are weird, right? Because if it's from my perspective, why would I say anything other than, yeah, I'd love to, but like for real, I really have no desire to like make videos with Rooster Teeth anymore. I did that for 5 years. I did it a lot for 5 years. I don't really see it as something that would benefit me. And I feel like I've poured enough time and made enough money for that company. So I don't know. I'd rather do stuff on my own. I think the button is timed. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right. Usually you hear a door opening or closing. That was a door opening and closing. Yeah, the rattle is perfect. It's got that like that vocal fry on it. There it is. Grunting makes you go faster. It's gonna be one of these. All right. Oh golly. Oh, there's more. Yeah. Wasn't dead. Man.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is kill motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Now it seems hard. They gave me the armor. This is how they, yeah, it's good. This is like good level design there. They're introducing you to what they're going to dump on you later, but they're giving you training wheels. So yeah, they give you the demon skin or whatever, and then be like, okay, you better get used to this. The grunt button really is really enhancing my experience here. Did that hurt me? No? Okay.
Hellski. Fucking Hellski.
Oh! I will say that, like, interesting choice to, like, not give the demons, like, big old glowing eyes or anything. Some of the demons have accents, like the little hell club lets some of the demons pop, but they don't have, like, some of them don't have big old demon glowy eyes, and then the gray demons kind of blend in with the gray background sometimes. Did I just take fall damage? Can you while jumping? Yes, you can. I think this moment. Oh, kill everything that moves again. Wait, is that still there? Are they done? Are they putting me into another arena now with, like? I don't know if that UI element's stuck or. Is there a video game where teabagging is an actual mechanic? There was, believe it or not, and this is a weird window in Stephanie's past. A game called Pwned, which came and went in about a day. There was a taunt mechanic over player bodies, though. It was actually a really cool idea, unfortunately, but just did not launch with any kind of heat, and no one paid attention to it. But yeah, the idea was it was score-based, so it wasn't about how many people you killed, it was about how stylishly you killed them. And so you had to do stuff like dance on people's corpses, and if you finished the dance, then you would like lock in a score combo and stuff. But you were like vulnerable while you were doing it. So neat ideas of like you could pull off all these acrobatics. It was not a browser game. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. No, it was a Steam game. What? Yeah. We get a weapon for teabagging in Call of Duty Ghosts. That's why it's still on Steam, free to play. Wow. I thought it would have been delisted. That's good, I think. All right, time to ride the Hellovator. Gotta admit, I expected. Don't tell me this is timed. Are you gonna make me like run a course to get to a door I don't even know is open? Have you seen and or interested in Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, no, I've seen it and I'm interested in it. I'm excited for that game. Like Hellbound? I am. It's fun. It's challenging. The guns so far, I mean, I've only have 2 of them, but they have a really good feeling and a good interchange of utility. I guess that's how I describe it. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I did not think that was going to hit me. Well, I guess that opens something. 28 health. Criminy bimini. Sure could use more health, but... Oh, come on! He's right there. Should in Yakuza 7? Sure.
Pay your sacrifice with their blood.
I need to catch up on Yakuza, though. I am interested in every video game. All of them. You don't even need to ask. You may as well, but... The only reason I don't play every video game ever made is because I have to do other things sometimes. Occasionally I will have to, I don't know, bathe, get a haircut, cook food, all these annoying ass bullshit things you just shouldn't have to do. I need to hire people to do that crap for me. Hire somebody to go get my haircut for me. Ah, yeah. Let me up! Man. Straight right back into that. lot of damage. Good job. Sorry, I keep chewing on my lips because my lips are really dry and they're like flaking. Wow. Oh, that's why. What a truly little blinky to put there. Oh! That's good level design, baby. Monster closets. Love them. Sure, Eighth, thank you for the Prime. Thank you so much. Open the hella door. Oh wait, it was already open. Uncharted-like game that takes place in hell. I guess... Oh wait, I already been through it, yeah. Dante's Inferno? Might be the closest. Which is a game that more people need to respect. What's up, Johnny Uppercut? Welcome. Playing a hell shooter game. I know. Very uncharacteristic for this channel. Later, I'm going to be digging into Prey Mooncrash for the first time. Let me in! No map. Hit that switch. I had to open something. There were more enemies back this way. There were enemies up here, specifically, so... It's not Uncharted in Hell, you're right. It's not specifically that. This game needs a map. I don't mind getting lost in larger levels, really. That's more like... That's kind of like classic shooter feel, really. But even those games had maps.
The dead forest. Those tiny humans adapt quickly. They switch tactics in Operation Salvage, and elite groups sent to retrieve as much material from hell as possible, hoping to find a chink in the enemy's armor. What they got instead was my huge-ass skull, as dead as a dodo.
What? Why did they get his skull? What's happening, Steph? Jonathan Hellbound is telling us what he thinks. And he hates demons. He hates them. He's gonna kill them all.
Dead demons make for great compost.
I guess he's also he has a garden? Oh yeah. Steph's making a sourdough starter, and the discard is a little farty. A little fruity. Yeah, the mechanic seems to be if you give an enemy, you get a health, which is solid. I really like iterative recovery mechanics like that. That kind of risk reward is sort of baked into the premise of it. He's an environmentalist. He wants to go back to the hell soil. Yeah. He wants to grow some hell cucumbers. Hellcumbers. Some hellberries. Those are strawberries, but they're in hell. And also hellberries, which are blueberries, but in hell. Some hell apples, or happles. Oranges. Actually, no, this game doesn't blend hell into things. It just puts hell in front of things. So it would just be hell apple. Hell pepper. Jonathan Hellbound would probably make some amazing salsa from his garden. Growing some jalapenos? There it is. No, I'm gonna keep doing it. There it is. Oh, it's so good. Some Pico de Hello. In Hell, they don't play Halo, they play Hello. Oh! Yeah, Hello Kitty. What's Jonathan Hellbound's favorite Sanrio character? Hello Kitty. This is the most setup for the stupidest punchline in the world. God, I love it. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way, dude! God! He like blocked my shot twice in a row. Hell shoot hell demons with your hell gun.
Dead demons make for great compost.
Hell post. Hell compost. Okay, so you can kind of duck and weave. Okay, and bigger demons drop bigger hearts if you give them. Good. Good. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I'm imagining later there will be like a railgun kind of gun. Something with a really long cooldown that does like hit scan damage. So if your shots are on point, you can like chunkify a binky or whatever. Well, hell, they're really more clear than they are binky. But that's okay. We won't split hairs on this one. BHG. We found a way to turn hell into a gun, but that hell was really small. We made the hell bigger though. A big hell gun. A big heckin' gun. Big ass fucking hell gun motherfucker. The Bafugum. Can't wait for that Doom Eternal DLC with the Bafugum. Hey, what's up, Tom? Made it? BMFG is a pretty good one-up. This game has to have an ultra gun, and it has to have a referential name, right? That's just mandatory. There's no way that that's not the case. Yeah, these boys can be a little hard to see sometimes, which is not game breaking because obviously when they shoot at you, that's when you see them. So, and they have big arcing shots, so it's not as troublesome as if it were another demon type. You played Doom 64? Oh yeah. Love Doom 64. Ah! Okay. I meant to play through that. I was gonna get to it after Doom Eternal, but Doom Eternal sure has jammed me up real good. I'm excited to get past a couple of releases, honestly, so I can like kind of go back and really dive into Doom Eternal. I feel like I get to a certain proficiency with that game, and then I step away from it for a while, and then I sort of forget all of the muscle memory, and then it takes a while for it to come back. Stan Villain, thanks for the Prime sub. Ooh, new gun. Indamora. Ah, the Indamora, yes. Looks like this gives sometimes. Interesting. It does feel really good to like mow down a whole wave of dudes and then just have a floating field of power-ups to run through. Well, that 1-2 punch is always extremely satisfying. Yeah, circle strafe room. That's the thing. This is not so much Doom, really. Like, 2016 was a little more circle strafey. Eternal is not like that. They actually did an amazing job through, like, some mechanical tweaks, making Doom not a back run circle strafe game, which is what, like, Serious Sam 100% is, and also Painkiller and things like that. So this game is very much in that vein, but I still really... Like, playing this really just exposes more and more how incredible the mechanics design in Doom Eternal is, and how they managed to, like, really one-up the headspace of Doom-style games. Yeah, Serious Sam 4 though. I'm still really, really excited for 4. Even though I haven't seen them dive into the mechanics of 4 at all, which leads me to assume it is a Serious Sam game, which is that you're running backwards and circle strafing the whole game, which I'm fine with. As long as there's like crazy heavy metal and weird ass enemies that make no sense. Also, like, one thing that kind of concerns me, and to some degree, this was an issue, it was becoming an issue at the end of Serious Sam 3, is that when the fights get big enough, once you find the right angle to circle strafe such that most enemies won't touch you, then it's just kind of like Dynasty Warriors. You're just firing bullets into a mass of enemies until you thin them out enough that you can progress. So if Serious Sam 4 is going up to like tens of thousands of enemies, what are we looking at? Like, are we just gonna be circle strafing away from clear for 20 minutes? Gunning them all down one at a time? I know that there are guns like the cannonball launcher that are like area of effect. So that's the sort of thing where you have to get them to all line up so your shot's really efficient and take out multiple enemies with one trigger pull. So I feel like if they're going to have that many enemies, the shooting mechanics of Serious Sam need to change. Or the gun mechanics need to change a little bit to make it so you can, like, you can handle that amount of throughput. As Jonathan Serious Samuel. Throw 4 C4s and blow them all sky high. I mean, yeah, the AoEs became more and more important. More projectile weapons, yeah. It's really just AoE. Something that can do damage over a spread. It's interesting. This looks like something you can jump off. Nope. There is fall... Surprise burp. There is fall damage. Weird. I don't know if there's an official video game version of the Super Mario Brothers movie. Unfortunately, I don't think that ever happened. Which it should have. The Mario Brothers movie has some pretty wilded out lore. Doesn't seem like a jump I'm intended to make. That's what Serious Sam 3 became, especially in the last level. Yeah, that's what makes me concerned about scale in Serious Sam 4. I mean, scale is like the banner feature of that game, so I'm glad. And also, Serious Sam is one of those games where it's like a shooter driven by tech. Crow Team wrote a really efficient and really good first-person shooter engine, and then they made a shooter with it. Which is like the way things were done in the 90s. You find a new way to render color lighting, and then you made a shooter with it, and then we got Unreal. Not that the level designs of games like Quake and Unreal certainly back them up as fun gameplay experiences, but it wasn't like, you know, it was shooters that followed the technology advancement, not necessarily technology supporting game design. I don't expect it to be much different, nor do I want it to be. I feel exactly the same way. Yeah. I'm okay with it. It just has me curious, really. Has me head scratching. Like, what's that gonna be like? Like, Pro Team's not stupid, right? They played their own game, and they certainly have the experience at this point to know whether a game's fun or not. So I wouldn't expect them to release a game where, yeah, you have to shoot 10,000 clear and it takes 45 minutes of circle strafing and shooting. I think at this point I'd still even do that. If anyone wants it to be different, that's a bit weird. It is. It's absolutely weird. At the end of my Doom Eternal, and my one complaint is the number of weapons. Feels clumsy having so many to swap between, just me. It depends what difficulty you're playing on. Every gun has a utility. I can't really think of any guns I just flat don't use in Doom Eternal. No, I pretty much use them all. I can see how on like normal, not as hopefully I'm not assuming too much here, but I can see how on certain difficulties it may feel like you can get by just using 2 or 3 of them. Oh, Nightmare. It's the weapon swapping. Probably seem to go to key bindings. Yeah. Don't use the weapon wheel. Assign them all to buttons and your experience will improve vastly. And yeah, change them from the number row too. You will not be able to hit like 5 through 0. Where the heck? Oh. Okay, there we go. game has a surprising amount of platforming. Thank you, whatever developer put a little thingy there. Thank you, wherever you are. I see you, and I appreciate you. Don't have green key. I can't hit this thing. Is it timed? I can hear it rumbling. John Wick 5 was just confirmed. It's going to be filmed back-to-back with 4. I mean, I guess that's smart, you know? If you have all your stunt performers on set, you might as well throw them into a car. Got a Razor Naga mouse and scraper shooters because of the 12 buttons I can hit with my thumb. I've been slowly coming around to, like, the thumb grid. Mostly because of, like, yeah, shooters and then MMOs, and then also people have talked about binding editing hotkeys to Naga buttons, which makes a lot of sense. Having like ripple delete on a thumb button would be awesome. I guess I don't really use my thumb buttons now. I could put at least 2 functions on there. I feel like there should be something here. Oh, okay. Forgot I had this gun. Maybe why they put enemies with it here, to remind me that I had it. Oof. I also forgot to use the restroom. I gotta use the restroom. Be right back. Yes. We return to the hellscape. The hell shoot hellmans with hell guns. Sorry, boys. I had some bits and pieces to take care of. My shorts were finished laundering, which is good. This is not long pant weather. Since the onset of summer temperatures in my part of town, I've been grinding through my sweat shorts faster than usual. Played recently through Jedi Knight 1 and started Perfect Dark for the first time. Been missing out on some great FPS gameplay. How is Perfect Dark holding up? Also, how are you playing it? I'm curious. I feel like Perfect Dark is rough to go back to. That frame rate, man. That frame rate is... It's a rough one. Did that make the tape come down? It did! How do I get over there faster than that? Maybe I can go over that hole in the wall. Been wearing track pants? Man, I can't even handle that. That's too much. Is that what they want me to do? Seen that slick movement tech, I guess. Wait. There's not a sprint, is there? Auto run is off. Wow. Alright. Perfect Dark. Wait, hold on. Perfect Dark holds up super well to use the keyboard and mouse injector for the emulator. Huh, okay. Wow. Alright, weird. Why would auto run be off? Why does that make any sense? So wait, can you blow up their bodies after they're dead? You can! Oh boy. Interesting. Alright. So you can basically trade ammo for health. Alright. I like it. I like it! Kind of like an overkill mechanic. Huh. The apply button several times. I usually don't do that, but I did in this case because I don't know. This is a game where I have to hit every button like 18 times. Well, you have a club. You're right. Yes, you can hell bash their bodies. Interesting. Okay, so now it is much more approaching Painkiller, in that every dead enemy is just a teensy bit of health you pick up, with the caveat that you have to hit it with something, which is a little weird, but I guess it does give more utility to the club, which doesn't have a lot of practical combat use. That's really solid, though. Okay. Maybe it's more like in the middle of combat. If you want to make scraping hard side of enemies faster and not open yourself up to danger, you can't swap to the club. But if you're out of combat, there's no reason to ask you to trade bullets for health, I guess. That makes sense. But in like a big arena, I think it does change the texture of the game a bit. To just have enemies automatically drop health on death versus making you shoot them more or switch to a melee weapon. So, I dig it. Carter, this is over there. So I have... Okay, I can go this way. Welcome back, Pink Sonny Water. How you doing? I feel like it's been a while since seeing you in the stream. Welcome back. Oh. That's alright. There. How you doing? Some intense grunting. It's hell grunts. Brr. Perfect Dark is in Retro Replay, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it's just Zero. I think they're, like, it seems like Rare's N64 lineup and Super Nintendo lineup isn't in Replay. If it wasn't for the date in the title, I think this was a modern throwback with how nice it is. Hold on a minute. We got some more lore, guys.
By cloning my dead-ass skull, humans brought me back. Bad memories and all.
Okay. So humans cloned his skull.
So I struck a bargain with them. A one-way ticket back to home and all the support they could give me in exchange for finishing my mission. The destruction of the ancient pillars, allowing teleportation from hell. My reward, bringing my race back to life. And of course, vengeance. I have reached the citadel that guards the entrance to the pillars. 3 keys and I'm inside.
Yeah, they only let him keep the bad
keys. Can I just blow the door up?
Fucking keys.
Oh, this game rules. This is a more wide open arena, like Painkiller dimensions here.
Not today, demons.
I wonder if health stays forever. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, you can pick up... Okay, so you can pick up +1 health when you're at max health. Alright. But you can't pick up +5s. I'm gonna mellow here for a second. I am curious if health dropped by enemies disappears over time if it just stays there. Oh, it is Rare Replay. I had no idea. Huh. I mean, yeah, I guess GoldenEye is harder because the Bond license, like, there's no way that that's easy to just renew. Oh, hey, thank you, M-Carp. Is that Magic Carp? Skyboxes in this game are pretty legit, I gotta admit. Which Funos vid, I was talking about a book by William Gibson called Neuromancer. Of course! Such an amazing book. I can't claim credit for that one, but, or rather, I guess in this specific case I can, but. Yep. Neuromancer is the Lord of the Rings of Cyberpunk. It's tropey and stupid now, but it's still a fun read. Outside for some reason. Yeah, turning on always run and knowing about the health drop mechanic. Those are pretty important factors to this game, like, kind of being played at the proper speed. Is the, how's the frame rate, you guys? How's the frame rate on the old stream here? I've done a lot of tweaking to try to get it as buttery as possible. I am curious to know if it's holding. Pretty slick, pretty good. Alright. Good to hear. Thank you for, oh! Thank you for the information. This game is a pretty good frame rate tester if ever there was one. This reminds you of Serious Sam? Yeah. I mean, some of the enemies are a little on the nose. Like these guys, I think so far are the most serious Sammy of them all. They are literally clear demon, but at least there's no screaming suicide monster yet. So there's that, you know. Can't wait to fuck up those fucking towers. Brah. A demon eye here? Not for long. Ooh. Yeah. Coming in for dinner time. Game is, it's weird because, like, I guess it did a little bit of this, but Doom didn't lean so hard into the, like, hit a button and some door opens somewhere kind of game mechanic. It's very much a Hexen thing. Larger arenas giving you Serious Sam vibes? That makes a little more sense, yeah. This area is much more similar to the kind of levels you would see in Serious Sam. It's not hallways and rooms, it's just a big open terrace that's kind of subdivided into sections, yeah. There's a grunt button, yeah. It's used, but he grunts every time you hit it. I've been up here before. Ooh. Oh, okay. There's a super shot. Alright. Yeah, it shoots 3 shells at once, okay. Clack, clack, clack. After a whole fucking day of waiting for results at my 3rd year at uni, Finally have them, now I can say I'm definitely going to go on to do a master's project. Hey, congrats! Wombat, that's great news! Great news! Do you know what your project's going to be about? You don't have to worry about that now. Oh. I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. Cool. That's the Megabyte plan. Congratulations. You won. I'm hoping, hopefully you're celebrating tonight somehow. That sounds awesome. There's only one guy accepted me. That's all you need. One's all you need. Success is still success. Hello, Dojada. What's up? Just playing some Hellbound. Getting my grunts out. Why did they let me pick up that armor? That's weird. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. It's not a 90s shooter unless you get lost a couple times. Hitting switches that do stuff? It's about figuring out new ways to dope semiconductors on atomic scales. Ooh. That sounds like important research. So I hit this switch. Surely it did something. One of the fan theories not wearing pants. When he grunts, he just shits without worrying about his pants. Yeah. Just leaving a little trail of like deer pellets behind him. Hell pellets. Deer hellets. What's the fastest you can run? Pretty fast. I think it's... wait. It doesn't do keyboard repeating. That would be awesome. That reminds me. Speaking of keyboard repeating, people would, like back in StarCraft, because it would rate your APM or your actions per minute, and people would like play the game, and anytime they weren't doing anything, they would just hold a button down. They'd put their like PC key repeat rate all the way up and hold a button down, so it would just spam a keyboard input. And then they'd get like 450 APM. They'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good at StarCraft." And it's just the, man. If you want any kind of like case study on how game design it can be silly, and how like you need to account for player mentality when you're designing a game. I mean, it didn't hurt anything. It was just stupid. I feel like I need to get up there somehow. Get into this structure. But I don't know how. I mean, the Switch did something. Usually they'll put enemies in a spot to kind of draw your attention. Maybe they did do that, and I just wasn't really tracking it properly. People here means jackasses. Yeah, well, jackasses still buy and play your game. And if jackasses have a bad experience, they'll complain about it. Okay. Do I need a key for this? Oh, alright. What did that do? Ah. Oh, great, it's time. I was recently watching WWE's entrances, Chris Jericho with the 2 titles, and thought of how they could have had somebody who won both the Intercontinental Championship and then US, then combined to become the World Champion, and have whoever's the real champion face the fake one. I don't think I quite understand where you're going with that, but sure. We need more belts that lock together to form super belts, like Voltron belts. That's what I want to see. Oh! There's another one. We need more lore about belts, where like winning the belt gives you some sort of arcane and mystical power. Like it gives you everlasting life. But the trade-off is that it makes you evil. That's what we need. So there was a timed switch over there. But it's not a belt, it's a title. Well, it should be a belt. And have superpowers. This feels a little confusing because the button itself makes like a rumbly noise. I'm hoping I hear the door shut. It's a belt. Vince is an idiot. It's always been a belt. I have zero idea what you guys are talking about. I mean, that's fine. I don't need to be involved in every old conversation. What the heck? That's a lot of time. That's the problem. Maybe you have to trigger both. Oh, you could... Well, I don't think the other one was timed, was it? Also don't remember where the other one was. But yeah, you could be right. It's across the whole arena, right? I feel like that's not enough time. The other one was over here, yeah? Yeah, this one's not timed. But I also don't know what it did. That I need the 3 keys to get into. I haven't found many other doors, really. Unless it's just some wall panel that slides out of the way. Which would not be out of the question for a game like this. Oh, it looks like a little smiley face. Hello. This door doesn't look like it opens because it's all cracked and broken. Well, you have to write your local congressman and ask them to open the door. Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, I think it's like straight across. Yeah, okay. That's fair, I think. Ah, yep, okay. Yeah, there was just a teensy bit of motion. I should have been using my eyeballs more. Yeah. It is an interesting and fun game loop they've come up with where, yeah, you kill a bunch of people and then you whip out your club and bash them all into meaty bits, extract the most possible power-ups out of them. Serious Sam now. It's even like stone temples and stuff, kind of reminiscent of all the Egyptian shit. my hunch was right. This was the next place to go. Simmer down version including health or items from Ark or 7 Days to Die. Yeah, a little bit. Seems like a pretty, I don't know that it's an intentional, like, reference, but I would say it's just a little bit more, like, it's more similar to Painkiller, I would say, out of any like, shooter health recovery mechanic. Painkiller would even drop, like, bigger power-ups for bigger demons, too. Ah. Who did that? Does anything release serotonin quite as much as running through a string of power-ups and having it go like flash your screen? Oh yeah, definitely look up Painkiller. Fantastic game. One of those like Middle European devs who just really good at math. So they made an amazing like throwback shooter, and People Can Fly, I'm pretty sure is a studio. They've had some pretty great projects since then, so excellent dev, but yeah, it started with Painkiller. Definitely worth checking out. I'm pretty sure there's a remastered version of the original. I think like THQ Nordic, what is now THQ Nordic. I can't remember what they were called before that, but they started going around like on an acquisition spree. And I remember liking the cut of their jib, because the first thing they did was buy the rights to Painkiller and release an HD version of it, or a re-release. Like, they had brushed up version of it. And I was like, you guys are alright. You guys are alright. I like you. I like your taste. You've got the moves. You got the juice. Alright, so there's a key that I still don't have. And I'm not sure where else in the map I haven't been. I haven't been. Maybe if I use these two keys, something... Ah! Okay. Yeah, Steven's Switch account. I mean, I don't consider not knowing where to go next a problem, really. I think it's more a convention of like games made post 2008, where it's considered a failure of the game if for any moment you are slightly confused about what to do or where to go. I'm kind of okay with games being a little more hands-off and letting you bump around in an area until you figure it out. That's just me, though. I know a lot of people don't really have tolerance for that sort of thing. That may just come down to, like, conditioning, really. Be nice to have the option. Yeah, I don't mind that. I feel like there's no harm in putting a button in the game or something that, like, puts a glowing path for you. My concern is, like, I don't know. I think there's an art to designing levels in such a way to draw players' attentions to places. But then, you know, then it's just a question of elegance. The elegant solution is to, like, light games in a certain way and use level geometry and color patterns to drive players' eyes to where they need to go next. The other is to just have a big glowing triangle over it. When you have to Google it, yeah. I mean, but Google's still there, you know? I feel like there's always a safety net. What is truly heart palpitating, I've been in this situation a couple of times, is when you're reviewing a game and you only have so long to beat it and you get stuck and you can't Google it because the game's not out. Ideally in that circumstance you have like you can hit up your secret SJW cabal of games journalists and ask them what they did or how they got through certain sections, but I never really had that. Was never really inducted into the secretive games media Illuminati. I just don't get stuck. I mean, yeah. As usual, you're right. That is the actual solution. The game makes me think huge rooms filled with enemies would be cool in Doom Eternal. I mean, those are in Doom Eternal. They're extremely difficult. I guess Doom Eternal, usually its levels have maybe 3 or 4 larger combat arenas, but yeah, it can get rough, man. The master levels or the Slayer gates, it doesn't get more pure than that. Okay. Yeah. Kagzakar, that is something that I think about a lot, is having to use the descriptions of landmarks and relative directions in Morrowind to find things. If you can play through Morrowind using only what the game gives you to find your way through the game, you can pretty much navigate any virtual space, I feel like. To me, I think Breath of the Wild struck the best, most natural gameplay balance between giving you a nebulous objective and then letting you loose to go get there however you can. It wasn't so much like it wasn't so much the tricky part of like figuring out the way to get there. It was which way is most ideal to get there. Yeah, Malcolm, AC Odyssey is okay. It gets a little routine after a while. A lot of the things are very literal. It's like, it is south of this region, and then you go to the map and you find the region that has that exact name, and then you go south a little bit. And each region only has like 1 or 2 points of interest. So if there's a question mark there, you know it's going to be that one. It's better than Origins, you know? It's better than just putting a big glowing triangle over something. For me, I think it's an improvement, but the problem is, at scale, it's nearly impossible to test all of those things if you make them fuzzy. If you make fuzzy directions, you know, it's not easy to do that when you're making 120 fetch quests and cramming them into the open world. Oh, baby, where do I go? Let's see. What does my gamer sense say? I feel like in this like ruins area. Oh, it's right there. Well, there we go. I was about to say, I haven't found a key in this like maze-like ruins area, so it's got to be here. And lo and behold, there it was, just behind a corner. That's it. Found any secret levels in the game? There are secrets in individual levels, but I don't know. I haven't found any like full secret levels yet.
Serious.
We finished it in an hour and a half. How many acts are there? Guess I run out to the Hell Plains. Now this is very serious, Sam. Just big flat deserts that you're gonna shoot a bunch of people in. Chappy guy, I didn't know it was such a quick ride, but I'm having fun with it. Is it just the one act then? Just the one episode? Okay. Is it
rocket launcher?
Who said that? Yeah, this is extremely serious, Sam. Now we're doing it, yeah. When you see the like popcorn of enemies slowly running at you, man, that's good stuff. saw a tree and I was like, "Is that a big demon?" No, it's just a hell tree. Yeah. Frame rate's starting to go a little bit. Yeah. Whoop. Too much hell. Oh, that's cool. It tells you how many demons you have left to kill. I like that. I can't tell you how many times at the end of Serious Sam 3 I kept tabbing out to check the enemy list.
Cardinals, all I see is target practice.
Yeah. Fucking fuck.
Pick up all these guns. I'm not going to be able to get anything out of the big boys. Yeah, this would be interesting, especially if you're playing on like super hard and you feel like you have to suck all power-ups out of every enemy that you possibly can. Going around doing your little viscera cleanup detail, bopping everything. Bop the demons, I get the health. I bop the demons, I get the health. I bop the demons, I get the health. Yeah, that may be a little too time-consuming. There's got to be secrets like way out in the nothing, though. There have to be. What's up with this tree? Looks like a dookie tree. Okay, right. Keep going. There's kind of an invisible wall. You can try it for yourself. Actually ran through the hardest difficulty faster than just hard. Was it just because you were more familiar with the game at that point? Turning on auto run is a pretty big speed booster. Volumetric lighting always makes me wet. Yeah, that was pretty cool look. It's interesting they haven't used that much in the game itself. You wouldn't be able to see that sweet skybox. What the?
Hell speed.
I guess I was a little late to the hell speed. Going to the store with your super tight pants? I hope you have a super tight time. Okay, well, if it's just the one act, I don't want to stream the whole thing. Plus, time to move on, I think. Time to switch it up. Time to check out Prey Moon Crash, which I'm really excited about. Played that for a couple hours, then moving on to Final Fantasy XIV. And keep seeding that in case there's people in chat who want to play and are on the Primal Data Center. But
last mile on the welcome back train, the Vic Rock Mines.
The last line was,
I'll turn this breeding ground into my killing ground.
God bless you, John Hellbound. Yeah, Wombat. I have never played Moon Crash, and everything about it sounds awesome, so I'm going to check that out right now. I might eat a little snack, though, so be right back. BRB right back.